Alright, this is going to be a video of this 36-inch Hampton Bay brand Florentine ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteer there, and what to do for them is refurbish ceiling fans they receive by donation and make them more sellable than how they originally came in. Anyways, this was actually a 42-inch fan from factory. It wasn't at all 36 inches. I will be talking about that in more detail later on, however. Anyway, I'm going to demonstrate it now and start with the light kit. This does work, and I'm using a single 60-watt equivalent introducing compact fluorescent bulb in there. And I'll turn that off. I'm now going to turn the fan on and start with the high speed. And it does wobble because it appears that the blade weights are not equal. I did put a balancing kit on there to try and help things out, and it did improve a little bit, but it's still not perfect, even though the blades are almost close to 100% aligned. It does actually push a pretty good amount of air though, and spins quite fast because it has the smaller blades. RPM wise, it's probably going to go somewhere around maybe 220. So yeah, fast little fan. Gonna go to medium now. This probably spins maybe at just under 200 RPM, somewhere like 195, 190. And finally for low speed, which I'll show with the fan and light on, running at the same time. Low is the noisiest for some reason, and it's probably gonna spin at 175 RPM, or excuse me, more like 75. My bad. Turn everything off, slow the blades down, and I'm going to talk about some general information on this fan. Like I was saying, this was originally 42 inches, not 36. I suspect that the previous owners shaved off the blades to make it smaller, because this was originally just bare wood. I did end up painting it to make it look better. So it shows signs of being cut. Really interesting that they did that. I do applaud the effort. It's just I think they could have gotten 36-inch blades. It probably would have been easier. Also, the light kit you see on here is not original. What it came with was actually the 3 spotlight kit that you usually see on these Florentine fans. But the small blades, it just didn't look proportionate, so I put this single light on. It isn't an exact match because it's polished brass, but it doesn't actually look bad because with the big globe you can't see it that much. Plus, you know, hardware like the chains and the screws and the fan are polished brass, so it blends in nicely, I guess. Now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of the fan. I like the fact that it has the very unique blades because they are, you know, truly custom. This is probably the only fan, Hampton Bay Florentine, that's exactly like this, you know, because it is one of a kind combination. Another thing is it has various mounting options. These aren't flush mountable because there's really no provisions in the canopy for that. There are 2 down rods that would have been included, the 6-inch one, which is being used now for higher ceilings, and then the I believe it was like a 3-inch for lower ceilings. So yeah, it has a 6-inch one now. Probably wouldn't be the best thing for where more headroom is required, but you know, for high open ceilings I guess it's fine. And the blades are reversible. One side is white, the other side is bleached oak. I generally like wood blades on fans, this one included, so I flipped them over to bleached oak just to make things look less plain. What I don't like, however, is the fan is kind of noisy. I find this one in particular to be noisy. I guess it's just well used maybe. And also the bearings aren't the best, although they are better than some other fans I've had. And it really is actually not too bad of a fan quality wise. It does have a few minor issues though, like the noise and the wobble, because they didn't do a perfect job shaving down the blades. Unfortunately, without precise machinery, it's often hard to get an exact balance. And even though I put a little weight on here to try and equal things out, it still shakes around a bit. Overall, probably have to give it 4 stars, just for the uniqueness of it. But overall, I kind of prefer these as 42 inches, although this actually turned out surprisingly well, all things considered. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see the original version of this with the 42-inch blades and the factory like it, it can all be found in the description below, as I did make a video of one of those a little while ago. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.